after using an early one. 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Set. Camp.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Along the right sideline, there's space. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA! The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Rob McConkey with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score. And no, they faked it! Has it near the 5. And he is in for 2. No one expected that fake as they line up to kick it, and with it, they've taken the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. But lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
7 Pirates, 60 Vikings, 79 Broncos. Big Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. They get 40 on the big hitter. That's good for a Washington 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hawk 70. Panther Street. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Flush down out to his left. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
19-18.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
19 tight. Ready. 70 Lions.
Daniels is going to throw again. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 5-point first-quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
To the air again,
conversion.
Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off.
That makes the score. Commanders 13, Chargers 8.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
A pickup of 23 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Home troops right. 59, 59. Hey, ram.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Our score, 13-8. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out.
21. Let's go. Set. 5-9.
Throwing from the gun. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. If they don't close quickly, he could take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Set.
Herbert now. Going with the screen, they hint him. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
At the Commander's 36-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches. Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
21. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, go lion. Set.
Herbert back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't get it to Arondé Gadsden the 2nd. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 6. That's another Chargers first down.
38.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Smash, red. Yellow, zoom. Set.
Here's the backup. First throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Amos. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throwback so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go. That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chargers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Daniels pass.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set, hut.
On the counter, it's Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
18-yard line.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Yellow, 22. Black Ultra. Hey, blue. Drill green. Ready?
Looking to throw Lance. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers take a slim 2-point lead.
Commanders 13.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Moore with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Black, 95. Ready.
Here's Hampton, open and dry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Black, hut, hut.
To the air, lands. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
60 red. 60 red. Set, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Light blue. Hut, hut.
Here's Lance. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect formula. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Throwing it again here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Set.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Starts his return from the 23. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
18, run it. 18, cut the 6, cut 19, cut 19, hut. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, check that, street.
Throwing now, Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready? Cougar 19, 79 Broncos. Hurt. Ready?
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on. Hit. 70. Ready?
Running right, this is Krosky Merritt. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60. Three.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's caught. This is Krosky Merritt. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Panther 60. Let's go. 60 Vikings. Hurt.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
19 Chargers, Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Gravity Lions.
Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first one. You just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Steel, black, black ultra. Black 40.
Here's Lance now. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
6, mega. 10, black, hut.
Another throw here on 2nd down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Ready, set.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Black shot. White, white. Ready?
Lance. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Ready, right.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set, hut.
He's back to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Chargers down by a touchdown. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. 45, 22 needle. Hut, hut.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, getting 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Ready up.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set, hut. 560. Black, rail, yellow. Smash, red.
That play clock was getting pretty low. Jim Harbaugh calls time, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Again, it's Hampton. He has room to the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Really two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right, you really got to sell and get that defense moving, and then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Blue 43 rail. Ready.
Back to Hampton. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. He could not afford to lose yards there.
38.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Claws red. Ready.
Back to throw. And they connect on the touchdown and draw back in these final moments. And an extra point will win this game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. I got middle field open or close. So I got a single high or 2 high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. So before we get into tips, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. From the left hash, 34 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.